All right, Mr. Yokee Gila,
Yes,
how
sir.
do you see today's game? What's your rating on it?
Yeah, today's game was just one of them games. We've had this rivalry for a minute, and for in about I think our last 6 meetings or 5 meetings, Liverpool hasn't beaten Arsenal. So, big ups to them for winning this one. Even though the result did not really express what really happened in the game. And the fact that the two of them kind of like respected each other, they didn't really go at each other until maybe towards the end of the game after the goal. And all the people that we felt were going to even be outstanding today, they were basically like lackluster. They didn't really come out with energy and all of that. So I felt it was like a game that they just wanted to like early season. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Don't get injured. Is one of them games we get it harder and all that. So shout out to Liverpool. You have this one. You got this one. We're coming to the Emirates. You're expecting fire at the Emirates. You're expecting fire at the Emirates.
Okay, let's look at the officiating of this game. Many would say that Arsenal deserved a penalty where there was a handball, call of handball in the second half of the game. What do you think? Do you think it's a handball, or do you think the officiating was just on the side of the Liverpool team?
I'm tired of always saying this. Every season, we always get these calls where it seems very convenient to ignore what happens to Arsenal, and then other guys they quickly find out. I mean, if you look at the way they were giving us yellow cards today, basic fouls, they were giving us yellow cards, quick yellow cards, and then that happened. The handball situation happened, and nobody really said anything about it until about maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes later when the game had already proceeded. So I feel it's always just a convenient way of the EPL referees not really going the extra mile for Arsenal, and it's understandable. We move. We don't want to complain about it. We move on to the next game and we keep proceeding. That's what it's for me.
All right, let's take a look at your striker, Victor Gyökeres. What
Yeah.
would you say about his performance today?
I feel Gyökeres still needs a lot of service, and that's why I'm going to blame today's game on Arteta. I don't see any reason why. We've seen enough of Martinelli for the past 2 seasons to know that in this kind of game, when we have players that we've already bought, quality players, we should never ever have even thought of playing Martinelli first. These are the guys that are supposed to feed Gyökeres, and we had an Eze on the bench. We had Ethan in Nwaneri. We had guys that could actually create these chances for Gyökeres, but you decided to keep them on the bench. So Gyökeres, even if you saw Gyökeres, he had to come many times to fight for the ball like a midfielder, not going as an attacker, and he wasn't really getting the service he needed as a striker. So I'm not blaming today's game on Gyökeres. Gyökeres did, to me, he even did more than intended. So shout out to Gyökeres. See you at the next game, bro. Hat-trick. Let's go.
All right. Let's dissect Eze's game today. What would you say about the few minutes he had to play?
I
Do you
mean,
think if he had come in earlier in the second half, do you think he would have done more damage to the Liverpool team, or do you think it would have been the same result for him?
bro, I mean, everybody could actually testify that Eze came in and actually started showing himself. Like, I even felt it wasn't supposed to be Eze and Odegaard. I felt it was supposed to be Eze. I felt it was supposed to be Eze and Nwaneri. Eze and Nwaneri coming in together would have caused more problem than Eze and Odegaard. I just felt, because if you look at what Eze did compared to what Odegaard was just coming in and doing the basic passing. There was no risk. Even when Eze reached the pass to him in the middle, he should have shot the ball. What did he do? He tried to still give a true pass to Gyökeres right in the middle of the box there. So what I'm saying is, I mean, we already know that this guy is going to become a star at Arsenal. So please give him his chance. Let him start playing. He can play well on the left. For now that we don't have Saka, Noni and Eze should be starting for Arsenal up front with Gyökeres, and will be scoring many goals.
Okay, let us look at what if. What if the game, the Liverpool goal hadn't gone in?
Yeah.
What do you think would be the end result of it? Would it have been a draw, or do you think Arsenal would have done something different?
Nah. I think Arteta came to draw at this game. For me, Arteta came here to respect, play 0-0 and go back and continue the season without having any L's or anything. He just didn't want to have a loss today, and that's not how to play this game. You play to win. You play your best players. You can't tell me there's no way that Martinelli would have been better, Merino better than Ethan Nwaneri and Eze. Those are the guys that should have started this game, so that there should have been fireworks already. Even if they make mistakes, take these risks. We need the risk. This risk, if you don't take a risk, you can't become great. You can't be playing safe. So I think Arsenal came to draw today, and they got their L at the end of the day.
Okay, in one statement, how do you rate overall today's match? How do you rate it in one statement?
Boring. Um, just there. It wasn't fireworks. The names of the clubs that went to each other did not meet what we actually watched for 90 minutes. You know, we were basically gisting through the match and then sometimes just shouts. And the fireworks, Nani Madueke played a very good game today, though. It was causing problem, but Kekes was equally up to the task of holding him and all of that, you know. So, but all I'll say is this match looked more like a friendly than a competitive game.
All right. Before I let you go
Yes,
now,
sir.
I would like to ask you just a reaction. Do you think that Arsenal, after today's game, they will get back on their feet and still compete for the league, or they
Come
want?
on, come on. I mean, it's just one game and it's early in the season. The season doesn't start until after 10 matches. We know that. So this is just we're all warming up right now. Man City has lost 2 games. Chelsea they've drawn one already. I mean, so it's still early times. Definitely, Arsenal is going on to the next game to go. They gave Arsenal. They said the first 5 games, Arsenal will barely get 6 points from the first 5 games. We already have the 6 points, and we are still 3 games in. So, I definitely know Arsenal is winning that next game. Definitely.
All right. Thank you very much
Cheers.
for standing with us today.